Hi, welcome to this video on the Xpulse 210 from Zana Motorcycles. Parked right next to me is this beautiful Xpulse, a popular value for money touring motorcycle and a killer off-road in conditions like these as we stand. From the tail section as we start towards the front as I take you, I'll just quickly highlight all the accessories. I'll talk to you about the saddle stays a bit more and then I'll take you forward. So the saddle stays as shown here are called the drakes. Why we call them drakes? Because they replicate the shape of our drake saddlebag. The drake saddlebag has been popular with you guys and it comes with a sort of a teardrop shape which accommodates a big exhaust that is upward swept, a similar one like this. Now on the Xpulse, we have made sure that this exhaust is hidden behind the frame. So the drake frame come outside. They're mounted at 4 points. One is a tail connector with this connecting rod. 2 is here. 3 is at the front point of the top rack. And 4 is this plate near the foot peg mount, which gives absolute strong rigidity and strength to this tiny frame. Now why do we want that? The saddle stays are known to have protected your motorcycle in case of a fall, like I always tell you. The feedback from you riders has been so immense at this point that we never compromise on this 3 or 4 point construction as available on the motorcycle. On the Xpulse, we are lucky to have 4 mounting points that gives you superb rigidity and strength. Again, point number 1, point number 2, point number 3 and point number 4. These saddle stays are available for this motorcycle in red as shown, black and white as well. Towards the front are these pillion foot pegs. The idea being that the pillion's heels get comfort while resting on these foot pegs. The front or the middle of the shoe can rest on the aluminium foot peg, which is the OEM part, and the heel can take rest on this foot peg. Further up towards the front are these mighty crash bars. Now I'll take a couple of minutes to explain this design to you guys. Very elegant, very simple, minimalistic, yet very solid. 2 points I'd like to highlight here, that we have deliberately taken this step to not foul with this area. Now this area is where generally the legs of the riders are. I'll just quickly show you. I'll swing my leg around and this is where my leg lands. Anything in this area, no matter how I bend it towards the engine, will foul with my leg closer to the knee. Now I am 5'8" or 174 for reference. A person taller than me, a person shorter than me do have this tendency for their legs to foul with the connector bar. So we remove that element altogether. Even if I stand on this motorcycle, which I'll show you, my legs are far away. Even if I lean on the tank, say for a burnout or whatever, my legs are far away from this frame. There is no cross-section member to foul with my legs whatsoever. So, the sliders, like I just said for the Himalayan, this is the new family of sliders that we'll be launching for all the upcoming models. Thick, robust, big and strong, and they absorb more impact as they will. Now the crash bar has been connected at this point to give you that rigidity that this frame so well desires, and at the front with the interlocking system that locks this side to that side and gives it the extra strength. Now mind you, a bar bigger than this, say up to this level, bigger than this up to this level, could have fouled with the legs. And with the availability of this slider at the extension that we have given it, this bike is absolutely safe. I'll just give you a quick demo. Wait and watch. Like we always do at Zana, we just drop the bike and show you what happens in case of a fall. There you go. Just take a look. The handguards did touch ground. The mirrors have touched the ground because these extenders are present. Without the extenders, the mirror extenders, these mirrors wouldn't touch. The handguards have done their job well. The brake lever is intact. And the big game, the engine area. It's very much saved by the impact that is saved by the crash bars. I'll draw the camera closer and just show you guys how and what has happened. The sliders have taken the impact, did not transfer much of an impact to the frame or the chassis in that case as well. Closely. The sliders have taken the major chunk of the impact. The frame itself is quite a distance away, which also shows here that the fairing is quite a distance away itself. Now further down, if I can see that the foot pegs have folded, giving also some leeway to collapse. Now further down, if I can see that the foot pegs have folded, giving also some leeway to collapse. But mind you, the fairing, the plastic, the tank, the engine is all up in the air without an impact whatsoever. And let's quickly lift this motorcycle and see what the result is. Let me just put the stand down. Like I can show you clearly, the foot peg folded, but mind you, the brake lever did not get impacted. The sliders have taken all the brunt, and then you can easily replace them. The frame itself did not touch at all. That means no impact whatsoever. Now the good thing is, if you just need to compare, watch our Himalayan video. In that case, the frame did touch and got an impact. But like I said, minimalistic design works for the Xpulse. Does not have to look like a mishmash of tubes and pipes and a mishmash of an overloaded protection cage. Elegant, lightweight, sporty, and does not foul with the legs. That's sort of a crash guard for the Xpulse 210. Coming to the tail section again, the saddle stays did not touch the ground and will act as protectors for your exhaust system. And quickly, as we wind up this little video, I'll just talk to you about the top rack. Now this model of the 210 Xpulse comes with a top rack with a load capacity of just 3 kgs. At Zana, since we've always designed such accessories, we have designed a top rack that you can easily load up to 10 kgs. And mind you, in case you need to add a pillion backrest, a universal pillion backrest from Zana is available, additional to this top rack, that you can mount at these 2 points as shown with polyurethane spacers. The tray on this rack is bigger. It has plenty of tether points to mount a belt or a bungee cord or a strap. The tray itself allows you to mount a plastic box or a small aluminium box, say up to 35 liters, ideally keeping the size and the ratio proportions in mind with this motorcycle. To the front, like I just show you, handguards from Zana coming soon. Sturdy as a rock, did not let anything get damaged on this set. Comes with all the aluminium hardware, and this guard on the front is unbreakable, which we'll demonstrate in a separate video. Order these accessories from zanamotorcycles.com and stay tuned. Bye bye.